Hi everyone, Mark Benton from lonebullbbq here. This is ají verde sauce. It's creamy, bright, tangy, a little bit spicy sauce. Spicy depending on your preference. And it's incredible on almost any savory food. You can put it on beef, chicken, pork, French fries. Basically the sky's the limit. It's one of those sauces that it looks fancy, but it's really not. It's simple to make with just a few ingredients. So let's make some. Okay, let's make some ají verde sauce. This stuff is good on basically anything. Potatoes, put it on baked potatoes before, that's good. We first found this in Peruvian restaurants that were popping up on like almost every corner in Virginia about 10-15 years ago. And they do a Peruvian chicken on a rotisserie, and you order your meal and then you go get sauces from the bar, and one of them is this verde sauce, and it's very refreshing, got a little bite to it. But let's put it together. Okay, so first off we're going to take a couple of jalapenos, take off the stem, halve them, and then I normally would take a spoon and just scrape out the ribs and the seeds. This isn't really a spicy sauce, so you don't really need all that in there, but again, everything we do is personal preference, so if you want to leave it in, there's nobody stopping you. So we're going to be mixing this, so in my container, I'm just going to drop these in here. Next, I'm going to take a handful of cilantro. Kind of roll this up, stems and all, and chop it up. It was at this point Mark realized he messed up. Why is he chopping the cilantro when all he has to do is drop it into the immersion blender? Let's move on, shall we? Okay, so now we got all that cut up. We'll add that to the bowl. I'm going to use some, my wife calls it garlic, some minced garlic. Now you can take fresh garlic and mince it yourself, but I like this. So you're going to want about 3 cloves worth. And then mayonnaise. You need 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. And then a pinch of salt. I don't over salt because you're also going to add some shredded Parmesan, which is pretty salty in itself. So you're going to want to taste it before you add salt. This is about 1/3 to 1/2 of a cup that you're going to add. So we'll do that. And grab our immersion blender and mix it all together. Oops. Okay, so as I started mixing, I realized I left a couple things out. You want to add some lime juice and a couple tablespoons of olive oil. So let's go ahead and add this in here first. And then I'm going to use avocado oil. Thereabouts. Now, let's start. Okay, you want to mix it for a while to make sure that that cheese is broken up well in there. Okay, let's give that a try. Grab a spoon here. Hang on, before I do that, would you take a look at the consistency that this should be. So it's a very loose sauce, and it's best cold, but let's make sure we get everything right. Yeah, that's spot on. Good amount of lime juice in it. That was good. Okay, well, what we're going to do is bottle this. Okay, well, let's put it to the test. So the sauce is all about balance. It's creamy, bright, and brings just enough heat without taking over, which is exactly why it's good on savory foods. Something like a Peruvian chicken, smoked chicken wing, it works wonders. So let's put a little bit on here. A little dab will do you. So you can dip it, or you can put it in a sauce bottle like that. And let's give this a shot. On something like a Peruvian style chicken, you get that, especially if you smoke it. So this one was cooked on a chud box over direct heat charcoal and some post-oak wood chunks. It's got a very smoky flavor, but that verde just cuts right through that with some acidity and freshness. It doesn't necessarily cut through it as much as it enhances it. So this is where it shines, like grilled chicken, beef, pork, even French fries. So we've got some French fries. You can dip that in. Yeah, that's really good. So you can make it as a sauce for your different dishes and meats. You can make it as a dip. So the Super Bowl's coming up. You may just want to try this and use it as a dip. If you do make it, I'd love to see some pictures. Take a picture and tag me here on YouTube or over at Instagram at lonebullbbq. But if you enjoyed this one, please hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up and a like, hopefully. And we'll see you next time here at Lone Bull BBQ. But until then, get outside and pepper up your backyard. Thanks.